Meet the man crowdfunding Gaza's first English library. Books can help to connect Palestinians in the besieged territory to the rest of the world, says Mozab Abu Toa. Beit Lahiya, Gaza, escaping the confines of the besieged Gaza Strip, often described as an open-air prison, is a nearly impossible dream for many of its 2 million residents. But 24-year-old Mozab Abu Toa has found a way to free himself, through books. Freedom is a state of mind. With books, you're liberating yourself by living in an imaginary world where there are no boundaries. If I choose to be free, I can be free through my writing, through speaking, Abu Toa told Al Jazeera. As an English literature graduate, he has a thirst for books that has always been difficult to quench in Gaza, where new English books are hard to find. PDF files are not a great alternative, as Gaza suffers from frequent, lengthy power cuts. Whenever I go to a bookshop or library, I rarely see English books, especially books by Edward said, Noam Chomsky, these intellectuals who write in English, Abu Toa said, noting that translations into Arabic take about 3 years. But having relied on his friends from abroad to send him books over the years, he has amassed a substantial collection on the shelves of his third-floor apartment in Beit Lahiya. By delving into the works of Tolstoy, Dostoevsky, Chekhov, Paine, Orwell, Hemingway, Huxley, Finkelstein, Chomsky and said, and by writing stories and poems of his own, Abu Toa can, at least for a little while, escape the confines of Gaza. Now he is trying to take that further and share these works throughout the besieged territory. After the 2014 war, as he was rummaging through the rubble of his university's bombed arts department, he found one of the survivors, the Norton Anthology of American Literature, and an idea was born. Realizing that Gaza needed a safe home for English books and a space where people could come to read and socialize rather than hang out in cafes or watch TV, Abu Toa began a mission to open Gaza's first public library for English books. He set up a Facebook page last spring calling for people worldwide to donate books. So far, he has collected more than 100, including a few autographed books by Chomsky himself. He is also collecting donations to rent out a space for the library, where he hopes to host lectures by international guests. It's a wonderful idea, Chomsky told Al Jazeera via email. I did send several books, I am now collecting others. The Israeli Postal Service suspended its service to Gaza from June to December, but it is now up and running again. Although it takes a while, the books eventually reach their destination in Beit Lahiya. Lero Picasso, a history teacher from Chicago, told Al Jazeera that he mailed some books to Abu Toa after seeing a photograph of him holding a book in the midst of a bombed-out library. The image reminded me of others I had seen that depicted a Nazi book burning, only on a scale of our current time, Picasso said. Mozab's request also struck me as an extremely urgent one, especially after reading reports of kids in Gaza suffering from PTSD. I am not a doctor, I cannot prescribe pills or therapy. I can send books because some contain ideas of hope or share narratives of the struggles in life. It's a way to tell a kid that in no way are you alone.